if you are married, you win. Yeah, you win. If you're single right now, the hell you are going through, it's impossible not to wish that you were married. You can tell who's on a date because you're all dressed up. You put dippity-doo in the hair. You care. You can tell who's married because they just cover up and walk out of the house. And if your woman complains, you're like, I'm out. What more do you want from me? There is so much more freedom when you are married. I'm telling you, you can do anything. You don't have to be polite anymore. If my wife is cold, shut the damn window. And I just yell back at her, I'm doing it. And we're not even fighting, we're just communicating in a timely fashion. There's no time to be polite. Where are the kids? I don't know. Are we having sex tonight if I'm still awake? I love you. Don't get offended. Who cares? Who cares? My wife in the middle of a fight once called me a bloated jellyfish. All I said was, good one, good one. Because I know I have the rest of my life to get her back. These fights never end, ever. We got in a fight 3 years ago about the right way to load a dishwasher. 3 years ago. I remember having the fight. I remember thinking I won that fight. 2 weeks ago, we're out with another couple. Someone mentioned dish. My wife attacked out of nowhere. I thought it was over. She was just waiting me out like a crocodile in the water. For 3 years. Until I walk by, dish, They never end. My parents married 44 years. They fight, call me, and tell on each other. The voicemail messages I get are insane. Tom, it's your mother. Your father cut his own hair again. Call me. The best one my father ever left. Tom, it's your father. Your mother wants me to jazzercise. What the hell is that? Doesn't sound good. Oh, here she comes. I gotta go. Never ends, ever. The time is really the thing that kills you when you're married, because you start out in love with this person as one person, and then through the years you change, and you become a new person 10, 20 years later, and you still have to sync up with the new person who you're with. It's impossible. When I was with my wife in the beginning, she was just the hot chick who I had sex with. I just sit there and watch her, But now 10 years, 2 kids later, now she's the wash your hands lady. Now she just runs around yelling at everybody. Did you wash your hands? Did everybody wash their hands? Did anybody touch anything? Here, just have a wipe. Take a wipe. Take a wipe. So now I gotta be turned on by the wash your hands lady. It's tricky. And she doesn't look at me like a sexual being. I'm like this weird weatherman that she lives with, apparently. It's my job to tell her the weather 24 hours a day. As soon as she wakes up, is it cold out? How cold is it gonna be? Do I need a jacket? Do I need 2 jackets? What the hell do you know? You're always hotter than me anyway. See, with the wash your hands lady and the weatherman together, it's not a real sexual vibe going on. And then you gotta be careful if you try to spice it up and try a new move in the middle of lovemaking. That's always scary, because even if she's happy at the end, she just stares at me. Where the hell did you learn that? But the whole thing is up to the women. This whole story is written by women. This is all women are steering the ship. And you're so cunning and intelligent that you actually convince us that we're the ones in charge. We actually think when we give you the ring that it was our decision. We think that we just drove to the ring shop on our own. No, you morons, no. And of course it's not our idea. We know girls think about this from the time they're little all the way up. When you were a little boy, did you ever get with your guy friends? Let's play married. Let's pretend I just came home from the store and brought all the wrong stuff and you yell at me. The first time I saw my wife, I wasn't thinking, oh, she has good birthing hips, let me mount that. No, I was just thinking, new sex, yay! It's a powerful moment, isn't it? You see her, she sees you, there's that attraction. You convince her that you're not a rapist, that's a special night. She brings you back to her home and her room for the first time. A girl's room, is there anything more heavenly on earth? It's like a genie bottle in there. Pillows everywhere, you rub in the right spot, all your wishes come true. And you all work the rooms, different little touches, little tapestries on the dresser, little beads on the bedpost, weird bottles up on the shelves filled with nothing. It's like a magic castle. But then you get married, and then you realize it's your room too. It's not cool, there's no mystery left. Then you realize she has all those empty bottles up there because she's lazy. And you don't have sex as often. It's still good, but not as often. You have a lot of free time. You got to fill in with a lot of yapping, a lot of yapping. Then you reach that point where you're like, I love you, I really do. But if you tell me that story about you in high school one more time, I'm going to bury you in the yard. And this is where the whole system kicks in. This is why you end up with kids. You need new material. You need someone else to talk to. And then you create the worst roommates on the planet. Horrible people to live with. Horrible. You ever open up a pack of M&Ms around little kids? They come at you like goats in a petting zoo. No hands, just heads. And that's what brings you back together. You're like, I hate them. I hate them too. Mine are getting better. I'm starting to like them. I didn't like them for years. They were awful. That whole baby stage is just annoying. They're little meatballs, you can't talk to them. It's just aggravating, isn't it? Yeah, we didn't eat in restaurants for 5 years because they don't want to eat in restaurants. And I thought, well, I'm the adult. I can tell them we're staying in a restaurant. No, that's not how it goes. They just stare at you. I want to leave. Well, your food's not here yet, honey. Well, I want to leave. And you're going to want to leave too. Ah! Not ready? Oh, think about it. I'm going to do it to this table. Ah! But now they're getting older. Now it's more fun. Now I can talk to them. And it's actually enjoyable, you know. Small talk with children is so much better than small talk with adults. You talk to kids, it's new and exciting. You ever go to a party with grown-ups you kind of know, and they're just regurgitating things they've said for 50 years? How's work, Don? Still $1 million shy of being a millionaire. I got my commute down about an hour if I take the back road. If I take the my golf game and my 401k. Shoot me in the face. My daughter walked in the other day, first thing out of her mouth, Mom's breath smells like a taco. Great, let's talk about that. Why, honey? Why does it smell like a taco? I don't know, it normally smells like plastic, but today it smelled like a taco. I think there was a unicorn in my room last night. I saw some sparkles. Do you smell a rainbow? I think I smell a rainbow. You're awesome. I don't even have to get high with you. This is great. Who smells rainbows? Old people are creepy, right? Oh, once you get old, it's the repeating stories because everything's locking up. It's just awful. I don't want to be old. It's creepy, isn't it? I talk to my parents on the computer all the time. We Skype, you know, so they can talk to my kids. That's what I'm going to become. It's a nightmare. They're there in their house all blinky and nervous and bad lighting. It's like watching a bad hostage video. It's so uncomfortable. My mother's blinking Morse code. Get me out of here. And she thinks the closer she gets to the camera, the better we can see her. So she puts her whole head up there. On our side, it's just this giant old eyeball on the monitor. The kids are crying because a Cyclops just ate their Grammy. They're a mess. I don't even let them watch my kids anymore. You put old people and kids together, who's watching who? Really, I took them all out to eat at the same time. It was a disaster. I had to treat them all the same. Zip them all up in their jackets for the ride. Give them all a juice box just to shut up. As soon as you open the door, they just scatter. My father going one way, the kids going the other way. Walk into the restaurants all filled with silverware and glasses. We're not going to need any of this. No. Jell-O all around. Everybody gets a Jell-O. They're a mess. My mother thinks she's all hot now because she's on the internet. She calls it My Face. Are you on My Face? Your father's on My Face. I don't know if you're confused or perverted. Don't say that ever again. What's the big deal? Everyone's on My Face. Aunt Betsy's on My Face. But she's happy. She's happy. They're together 44 years. They're just rolling along. That's the whole key to life. Find someone to love and drag them to the end with you. That's it. That's it. Don't make it more complicated than that. Just keep it there. Really. Trust me. That's all there is to it. And as a guy, you win. You get to be with a woman. How nice is that? They have to be with us. It's disgusting. Women are so clean and soft and sexy. Women can get clean with body wash. Body wash and a loofah. Ding! You can't clean a man with body wash, a horrible man. We need a big brick of soap, hopefully with pieces of rock in it. All mole covered and hairy, and not even hair like a nice bear either. We're like a sick bear from Chernobyl. All splotchy, bald spots, little Twizzlers poking out of your nipples for no reason. I don't know how you women let us climb all over you. I really don't. I would be a lesbian for sure. Thank you all very much.